I'm like an introvert. The language is a tool. The most like important things is trying to like communicating with someone or like catch or saying something in using like second or like first language, whatever. Immigrating other countries is like really tough because it's not like unusual things for me. Like I missed my family and my dog and all of Japanese food. Actually, like accepting like my situation is also like can be like overcoming my like bad condition. After like coming to the US and I spent like 2 or 3 months. I got sick twice.
Okay.
And like these times, like I really like depressed. Like as I mentioned, my parents like obsessed like Formula One, including me.
Okay.
So I started to like join the racing like team. I got the like opportunity to enter the like Suzuka circuit.
So what's the difference between tennis and soft tennis?
Soft tennis is started from Japan. Like soft tennis is using a rubber ball.
Who do you look up to? Like
I really like respect my mother. All of these like sports, my mother accepted me, like allowed me to do like everything.
She was always very supportive.
Yes.
She encouraged you to pursue all your dreams.
Absolutely, yes. In our like family role, like my mother like sacrificed a lot of like spending a lot of time to like go to somewhere which I can play like some sports like tennis court.
And I really love talking to my mother. I call her every day 9.
Oh really?
Yeah. I cannot not talk to her. Like a day when I don't talk to her, I just feel like there's something missing in my day.
Like for me, unfortunately, I didn't call my mother like for 6 months.
You haven't spoken to her at all?
Last 1 year ago, I always slept with my dog. Like she was sitting like next to me, like next to my head, and we could like sleep like home. In the US, everything is so expensive for me.
Okay.
So caring about like a cost of everything, maybe I prefer to like working some job in Japan. Yeah, I wanna like go somewhere, like some countries to like experience.
Okay. Their culture, the way they live.
Yeah. You can do it like even if it is like studying abroad or like whatever, just you can do it.
Well, welcome to episode 3 of The Shift with Jay Dodia. Today I have a very cute guest. His name is Yuito Tsukamoto. He is from Japan and he's just 18 years old. He shifted to the United States 6 months ago for an English program, which was a part of his university, to actually experience cultures away from their home country. And he's here on an 8-month journey to experience something new away from his home. And he has a lot to share, a lot of emotions that he poured out, a lot of interests, a lot to learn about the Japanese culture, the people over there, the games that he plays, and also the games that people play in Japan that I got to know about. One of it must be soft tennis that he told, which is different from the normal tennis. And he has a lot more to share about, also about the times of earthquakes that Japan faces a lot. Let's hear it from him before I actually tell you more about him. Let's hear it from Yuito himself. Let's dive in. Hello and welcome everyone to episode 3 of The Shift with Jay Dodia. Today I have a very good friend of mine from Japan whom I just met like a couple months ago. He is a very fun loving guy. He likes to actually laugh a lot, make a lot of jokes, but also likes a lot of peace in everything. Uh, he is just 18 years old and he has been here in the United States for the past 6 months. Uh, he has been all his life in Japan. So let's hear a lot more about Japan from him and let's talk about his experiences traveling to United States at such a young age. Yuito, how are you doing today?
Yeah, doing well. And hello everyone. My name is Yuito. Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, so how do you feel today?
Yeah, doing good. The
Uh-huh.
temperature is not too cold
Uh-huh.
and not too warm. So my finger and like my leg is like getting cold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like the environment, the surrounding? Do
Yeah.
you like the view?
Like yeah, I prefer to like living countryside. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I really like this atmosphere.
Okay. Okay. So you tell us something about yourself, like something about your life in Japan. You coming here, how did you actually make the shift from Japan to United States, and your background, your studies and everything,
Yeah.
education.
Actually, at first, I was born in Kyoto, which is like near from Osaka, and after that, I moved to Osaka and I grew up. And
Okay.
I grew up,
Okay. Okay.
and
So-
my kindergarten school is like a kind of international school, which means I could only speak English, not Japanese. And then yeah, I got curious about like talking to people from other countries in English. So that's why I wanted to like attend like my university, and I decided to move to like Philadelphia.
Okay. Okay. So you have been speaking English since you were a small kid.
Yes, but actually, I yeah, I was and I'm not good at like speaking English, but I just like had an experience to speak English like when I was a young.
Okay. Okay. That's good. I thought it's difficult for people from Japan to
Yeah.
actually speak in English because I've met a few Japanese and they don't know at all how to speak in English.
Yeah.
So it's good to know that you learned English from a very young age and currently you're pursuing English.
Yes. Like yeah. Now I'm trying to improve my English.
Okay, so you're at St. Joseph's University in
Yes.
Philadelphia.
Yes.
So what are you studying there?
Actually, I have no any majors. I just study English at a language school.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
And how long is the program?
It's for 8 months,
8
but
months.
like one session is for 1 month only. Yeah, only 1 month.
Okay.
So like after spending a 1 month, and after like spending a 4 days off, my next session will be started. It's kind of like a unique.
Okay. Do you have any other thing that any other education that you would like to do after your 8 months are over?
When I like last 2 years or last 3 years, I really like to study history, like world history or like Japanese history. So yeah, I want to keep studying these things after going back to Japan.
So you want to actually study history?
Yes.
You really like that subject?
Yeah, I like.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it
You
so
like
much.
to know more about why things happened
I'm sorry. Yes.
the way they happened?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I can imagine the like past situation from like textbook or like some resources.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So tell me more about Osaka. I think you have lived most of your life in Osaka.
Yes.
So tell me more about Osaka in Japan. Because I've never been to Japan.
Okay.
I would definitely want to visit Japan. So yeah, I would love to know more about your country and your city.
Like there are about so many like cities in like Japan, and I guess Osaka is more like unique city
Uh-huh.
like compared to other cities in Japan.
Okay.
And yeah, like Osaka, like yeah, has so many like, skyscraper, parks, and
Uh-huh.
and castles.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and like in the middle city of the Osaka, we can call Dotonbori, which
Can you repeat that?
Dotonbori.
Doltonbury?
Yes,
Okay.
in Dotonbori, like there is a famous bridge, and also like yeah, there is a like famous small like a building, and also like we can enjoy eating a lot of food like takoyaki, okonomiyaki, and so on.
Wow. So tell me more about takoyaki and o-
Okonomiyaki. I know.
sorry,
Yeah.
what was it?
Okonomiyaki.
Okonomiyaki. So
Like
what are those?
these are famous food from like Osaka. Like we loved eating our food a lot of times.
Uh-huh.
Like in the party or like yeah, every time we love to eat okonomiyaki and takoyaki. And
What are they made up of?
like these are made from flour, like yeah, flour.
Flour. Oh, flour. Okay,
Yeah.
wheat flour.
Yes.
Okay.
And especially in takoyaki, there is a piece of octopus
Okay.
in like takoyaki, and okonomiyaki has like flour and some meat and some like vegetables.
How is it like cooked? Is it like a bun?
Yes, kind of like a bun.
Okay.
Yes.
And does it have like so? As you're saying, it has like octopus and some meat.
Yes.
Is it like a filling inside the bun,
Yes, absolutely.
or is it like separate?
It's like a, yeah, including
Okay.
the
Okay. And what do you have that with? Like, do you have a specific dip or something?
yes. Actually, like I use some sauce and like a soy sauce, and we use ponzu,
Sorry.
like which is like tastes more like sour, kind of like a soup.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I've heard this a lot. I've seen that in movies and TV shows that Japanese homes look a lot different from the houses around the world.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me more about uh, the structure of the houses and also like you have your dining table that is very low. So yeah, tell me more about why that is so, if you know it.
Oh, I mean, actually, that is like Japanese history, and like we can enjoy seeing like nature.
Uh-huh.
So like we prefer to like sit in the like floor, and we can like open the like window or door to enjoy seeing like sounds of like water and like yeah, we can feel like
Oh, so you guys
Mainly.
like eating while enjoying the nature.
yes.
So that is why you
That is
have.
why like
Okay.
yeah, Japanese like buildings are so like made from wood, and yeah.
Oh, wood is like the wood.
Yeah, wood. Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. I've heard of that. That's a really nice kind of wood.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. There are also a lot of perfumes that have the, fragrance of oud in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good, good. So that is why you guys like to sit a little down because it's closer to the earth. Okay, okay, that's interesting. Tell me more about because the cherry blossom festival is coming.
Oh yeah.
The springtime is coming. So tell me more about the cherry blossom festival in Japan.
We have a good like example of like enjoying cherry blossom. Normally, like after the tree has a lot of like flowers, especially like cherry blossoms, we can enjoy eating lunch and dinner like bottom of the cherry blossom.
Okay.
Like we put some seed, and we brought like we bring from like a lunch box, and yeah, we can enjoy eating this.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell me, whether you miss it, and how much do you miss it? The cherry blossom festival, is that like a big thing in Japan?
Yes. Yeah, but honestly, I have an allergy of like some like flowers and plants.
Okay.
Like if I go into the like nature,
Uh-huh.
I get some like a flu.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
flu.
oh.
So but I usually like take some like medicine
Uh-huh.
and to like like enjoying the festival.
So you're allergic to flowers?
Yes, I have a kind of like a risky.
So I guess you don't miss the cherry blossom festival as
A
much.
little bit, yeah, not too much.
Okay, okay. What do you miss more about Japan? Tell me more about that.
Actually, like I always miss Japanese food,
Okay.
especially like we said karaage.
Karahage?
Yeah, which I guess like you can imagine a pop chicken is more like easier.
Chicken popcorn, like the small pieces of chicken that
Yeah.
are fried?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Do you guys make it in a different way than everyone else?
Like usually I really like it made from my mother, and she usually included like a piece of, how can I say, like ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a more like a unique like
That's
point of like making karaage.
so. Since you talk about ginger, I've not seen many cultures use ginger in the food.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know much. I guess there might be a lot of cultures that use ginger, but I'm not sure if a lot of parts in the world use it, because ginger has some spice to it.
Yes.
So yeah. So is it used a lot in Japanese food?
Yes. Like in Japan, like our food is kind of like weak more than like fast food or like American food. So like we wanna enjoy adding some spicy things like wasabi, or like and like also like ginger.
Okay.
So yeah, these are like makes us feel more like not too weak, just like more like delicious.
I see.
Yeah.
Since you talk about wasabi,
Yeah.
firstly, I've just had sushi once.
Oh, really?
And that was here in Philadelphia. Like they had the veg option, so I could actually try it. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever tried it.
Yeah.
But I actually did try wasabi. It had a very different flavor. It was spicy.
Yes.
But I don't know how it's made.
Yeah.
Tell me more about how it's made, and it's very different. Like the taste of it, I just could not, relate that flavor to anything. It's just a very unique flavor.
Yes. Honestly, I have no idea about like where comes from like wasabi.
Okay.
But like for example, like when you eat sushi, you can like pour soy sauce and also using your wasabi. So like these things like makes sushi more like delicious. Sorry about that. Like
Yeah, it's okay. Do you know how to make sushi? Everyone actually in India, sushi is a big trend right now.
Yeah,
everyone is loving sushi a lot.
Yeah.
Like it's there in every event these days, and the Gen Zs, they really love sushi. Like Gen Z, right? Gen Z are people who are born after 1997.
Okay, yeah.
It's a new generation. So it's called the Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they are a lot into sushi, and it's like a big thing in India. And of course around the world, because I've seen a lot of people over here as well.
Yeah.
A lot of Chinese, a lot of Koreans, a lot of people from Africa as well. They love sushi, and even Americans.
Yeah.
So do you love sushi, and do you know how to make it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of like experience to make sushi. Like at first, like we need to like buy like fishes. So we can like go to the grocery stores, like
Mhm.
they are near from like my house or like whatever, and we can like buy some piece of sushi, like
Okay.
a tuna or like a salmon,
Uh-huh.
whatever I like it, and like also like we can buy some like what is that, seaweed?
Is that the
Like
green colored paper kind of thingy?
yeah,
That wraps the sushi.
yes,
Okay.
it
Okay.
makes more like delicious
Okay.
to eat like a sushi, and like we can like making some rice,
Mm-hmm.
and also like we take off like a piece of rice and try to like
Okay.
what is that?
Try to make a ball out of it, like a roll,
Yeah,
and
roll
then and then just cut it.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and we can put like a piece of like a fishes like a salmon like a tuna on the like
Uh-huh.
rice.
Okay. So before we actually started our conversation, while walking to this spot, you actually told me that you did some studies in international culture
Oh yeah.
before coming to the United States. So tell me more about that program that you were a part of.
Uh, like here, like the reason why I came to the U.S. is about my university program in Japan. Uh, my major is international studies,
Okay.
which means I can study English and like some cultures. Like I can study not only like Japanese culture and also like American culture, like like some other countries culture.
Okay.
And like in these classes, we had a lot of presentations to like get a lot of information about like other countries' culture.
That's nice. So tell me like a few things that you learned about other cultures that were like very different from the Japanese
Oh
culture.
yeah. In the presentations, I searched about Italians. I guess that is Italian
Italian people.
Italian people, and like in Italy, I guess there are a lot of students needs to attend classes like until the like afternoon class until like afternoon, like after like afternoon they have like free time, so they can like hang out with like their friends or just go back to their home to like sleep, because for us we can only like we started classes from like 8:30 or like 9 a.m. to 3:45 or like 3:50 p.m.
Okay.
We have like so many like schedule, but for like Italian people, like they only spend their like morning class to afternoon class, and they just finish. That is like a too short period of studying their like curriculum.
Oh, that's something like so. So they just have half of the day for studies, and rest half they can do anything they want. But in Japanese culture, most of your day goes in the school, learning things, and then you go back home tired, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. I think we spoke a lot about Japan, and there is very little that we covered of the United States.
Yes.
So tell me more about when did you plan to come to the United States? And after that, like also tell me how was the planning process? Like how much time did it take to come here? Like the documentation, packing, shopping.
Oh yeah.
And then booking your flight and then coming here. Tell me everything about that journey.
In Japan, like our university started from April, like last April.
April 2023.
Yeah, April 2023, and we can like spend April to I guess June or May, and like in this season, like my like studying abroad director made some like a plan to like making some like a flight or like a package
Uh-huh.
So we needed to just only like prepare for like our luggage, like
Okay.
baggage.
So everything was taken care of by your Japanese university.
Yes.
So your stay as well, they already booked it for you.
Yes.
Okay, that is great.
So that's why I chose like my major, because like booking like flight is like a little bit difficult for me.
Mhm.
So yeah,
So did you pay for it or did the university pay for it?
we paid it.
Okay, you
Yes.
paid it.
That is like expensive.
Great. And were you scared going away from your parents at like the age of 18?
Yeah.
Like, did you feel the jitters before coming here? Were you like, I don't think I want to go. I don't want to go away from home. Did you feel like that?
Yes, like before I came to the US, I didn't use an airplane
Uh-huh.
like in my life, and staying other countries for 8 months. I think 8 months is a so like long time for me.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, honestly, I didn't want like go to the US for like 8 months because like I have like parents like my mother, my father, and like my like little cute dog.
Oh,
So
wow.
I really like miss them. So yes.
Okay. First, let's talk about your flight, and then let's talk about your cute dog.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So tell me, because you said that this was your first ever flight
Yes.
journey, like you never sat in an airplane before. How was your experience sitting in an airplane?
Actually,
And that too, you were alone, like no parents, no one else that you knew on the flight.
but we came Philly as like a group of my university, like,
Okay.
university students. So there are around like 40 Japanese students.
Are they all at St. Joseph's University?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And like we spent like almost one day to like go to the like to start from Osaka to Philadelphia.
Okay.
So that was so hard schedule. Like, and also like I started from like Osaka and to flight Tokyo, Chicago, and Philadelphia.
Okay.
And like when I like arrived at the like Chicago airport, then like our like next flight was delayed.
Uh-huh.
So we needed to like spend like almost one night in the like airport.
Okay.
It was so hard. Like even like it was in the actual like September or like August, but the inside was really like cold.
In the flight?
Yes.
Okay. And was it tiring, the flight journey? Like, because you said it was like 24 hours?
Yes. That was so tired. Like I couldn't sleep well.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. And were you scared?
Like-
Because this was a whole new country
Mhm.
and you have to live by yourself. Your mother is not here to help
Yeah.
you. Your dog is not here to give you company.
Yes.
So did you actually get scared before coming here? Like, did you feel like, oh, how will I actually spend my life over there alone by myself?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. Like, if I get like sick, nobody can help me like do a lot of things. So yeah, I have to like take care by myself and trying to keep my like a good health.
Uh-huh.
Like, and also like
Concentrate on studies as well.
yes, I have to like study like
Balance.
English and like so other like, things, and also like I have to do my chores. That was like making me annoying.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do you try to balance both the things, like your daily chores,
Yeah.
getting groceries, cooking food, cleaning, and then studying at the same time, and then sleeping on time, getting up on time for the classes as well? How do you do that?
Honestly, I have my roommate from Japan, and I have also allergy of like dust, so I can't like clean my room because like, if I do this, I get like some like itchy or like get like my condition will be down. So I only have a choice to like reliance on my roommate to like my like cleaning my room.
Okay.
So, but except these things, I try to like make some like a schedule, like a schedule be on time, and I try to achieve this like a schedule. Yeah, maybe like, as much as possible.
That's good. Like following a routine that keeps you on track.
Yeah,
Is very helpful. It's like a disciplined thing.
absolutely. Yeah.
I think. Do you believe that discipline is something that is inculcated in the culture of Japan? Because I feel from everything that I've watched and read and like heard of Japan, Japanese people are very organized and very disciplined.
Yes, like even in traffic, for example, like in the Philly, you know that like sector, like there are some like trains and trolleys.
Yeah, the transit, like the local transit.
Yeah, and these things are like sometimes it's like for like early or like late.
Okay.
But in Japan, if train is like 1 minute or 2 minutes late, a company trying to apologize for us.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a yes. But and yeah, like we lived in the like Japanese culture, which means everything is be on time.
Okay.
So I can check some like internet device, like electronic device to like check the schedule, and then the bus is like just around like 1:30 p.m. Okay, so I can like arrive 1:30 like 1:30 or like
1:29.
1:29 or like
Yeah.
because the bus or like a train is beyond time. So
wow. So do you not face like traffic issues in Japan? Because that is a major factor in the local transportation to get late because they are stuck in traffic. So do you not have traffic in Japan?
No, sometimes there happens some like a traffic jam, but normally like it's comfortable like more than like Philadelphia.
Okay.
Because no buses and no trains like a delay. Like there is no time like we just only like go to the like train and arriving beyond time and
okay
so,
that's really good.
But it depends on like weather. Sometimes like a rainy day or like a snowing day, some like buses or like trains are like delayed.
Okay.
This time,
but it is very rare.
Yeah, that is really rare. Yeah.
Okay. Have you been to Tokyo?
Yes. Yes, I've been there some many times. Like
okay.
Yeah.
How do you like it? And have you been to New York?
Oh yeah.
Like both are very very crowded cities.
Yeah, mega
a lot
city,
of noise in both the cities, I guess. So tell me something about Tokyo, and tell me how is it different from New York?
Oh yeah. In New York City, I just only went there for like seeing the what is that?
Statue of Liberty?
No, like on Thanksgiving Day, like a parade.
Thanksgiving parade, the Macy's parade.
Yeah, it was really good. Like I really like enjoyed seeing the like parade. So, and also like, in Tokyo, I only like went to Tokyo to like eat monja, which is like a famous for dishes in like Tokyo, like east side in Japan.
And what is monja again?
It's kind of similar with okonomiyaki, but maybe if I say this, maybe like some like Tokyo or like people from like east side will be like angry, but
okay,
it's kind of like similar. Yes, yes.
Okay. Japanese people out there, please don't be angry if he says that monja is similar to
Like
what?
okonomiyaki. Yeah.
Okonomiyaki. Okay.
Yeah, sorry for us. Yeah.
No problem. They will forgive you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and in Tokyo, uh, like there are also like some like skyscrapers, and oh yeah, I went to Asakusa, which has so many like Japanese historical buildings, like
Akasuka.
what is that?
Uh,
Asakusa.
Asakusa.
Yes, Asakusa. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Like,
you're saying.
Asakusa has so many like historical buildings, like temple, like shrines, and like there is like famous street, and we can like enjoying buying Japanese like food.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really good, but both city has so many like, so crowded. There are so many people, so
Okay.
yeah, these are like annoying, but yeah, like there are like so many differences, but it's difficult to like explain my like my perspective.
You spoke about Japanese temples.
Yes.
I've seen Japanese temples, like not in Japan. I've never been to Japan, but I've seen Japanese temples all around. There is a temple-like structure in Philly as well. I don't know if you have been there. It's called Shofuzo.
Shofuzo.
Yeah, it's kind of, as you said, a shrine. Like you have those roofs, and then it's a very quiet and serene place. Like everywhere I hear about Japanese temples, they're very quiet and serene and just connecting to the nature. You just connect with yourself when you're being there.
Yeah.
You can meditate over there. So tell me more about like Japanese temples. Like how are they? Like from your perspective, like in Japan?
Normally, like after finishing the like, year, like on New Year's Day, we normally like go to the like temple to like checking our like fortune. And of course, there are a lot of temples like shrines like everywhere in Japan, but the famous like there are so many famous temples in Kyoto, which was my like
previous home.
Yes. So like I would like to say like if there are people like, would like to like see like famous temple or shrine, you should like go to Kyoto to see the like temple like shrine.
Did you say Kyoto or Kyoto?
Kyoto.
Kyoto?
Yeah, Kyoto.
Okay, I have heard of Kyoto a bit.
Yeah.
I think we had a reference of Kyoto somewhere in the books. I don't know. Was it in the books or was it in the news, I guess, during the earthquakes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
like
the earthquakes of 2011.
2011. Oh, that was like Fukushima earthquake.
Yeah. But was Kyoto also affected at that time?
Not too much. Because Fukushima is like a east side in Japan.
Okay.
But Kyoto is like a middle side, a little bit like a west side, I guess. So like Kyoto didn't affect.
So
like,
did you like feel the earthquake at that time? Like what did you experience everything shaking around you at that time?
In 2011, I didn't experience like shaking the like ground, but like nowadays there are some like earthquakes like near from like Osaka and Kyoto, and then actually like I experienced like these like
Tell me a bit of, because I've never experienced an earthquake.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not the best feeling. I'm sure it is like very tensed, very stressful situation, and there's panic everywhere. Tell me about how were you feeling at that time when you actually experienced an earthquake? Because that's like a frequent problem in Japan.
Yeah.
So,
like when I was a high school student, which means like 4 or 5 no, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, there was like a little like huge earthquake in Osaka, and like at that time, I was working like on the road to go to my like a junior high school, and then like the earthquake was happened, and a lot of like a pole or like trees like are laid down. So I was really like confused. What happened is that like because the earthquake was like suddenly happening things. So yeah, I just like feel like curious. Yeah. So
Sorry, what are you feeling?
like confused or like
Okay.
not sad, just like confused because the earthquake is like happening suddenly. Perhaps like now it might be happening like earthquake.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Okay. So, how did you actually tackle that situation? What did you do at that time?
at that time I try to like stand like in the middle of the road because around the, like my position there are some like trees and like a pole
Uh-huh.
like a net, so it's dangerous like if I like move to like alongside of the road. So I was trying to stand in the middle of the road,
Okay.
try to avoid like a
So-
distraction. Yeah.
So, do they actually teach you? Are there any drills that they actually that you guys actually perform? Like, do they teach you in school? Okay, if there is an earthquake, this is what you have to do.
Like normally we learn that after happening an earthquake, tsunami is like coming after that.
Uh-huh.
So we try to like go to the like our school or trying to like a high building to
Uh-huh.
avoid tsunami because the tsunami is really dangerous. So yeah, we have to like escape from the tsunami. So yeah, we try to like move to like high building or like our school.
So talking about the 2011 earthquake again,
Yeah.
because I think that is the biggest earthquake Japan has faced ever.
Okay.
At least to my at least to my knowledge, that is the biggest earthquake that you have faced, and it was there all over the world in the news. What was the sentiment like? What were people feeling in Japan? Like the areas that were not affected, was everyone trying to go and help the families over there?
Yes.
And like, of course, they would be trying to help everyone. But how did you actually contribute to that?
Yeah, like in 2011, I was maybe 10 years old or like yeah, maybe around 10 years old. Sorry, I'm not good at
It's okay.
calculating my
It's okay.
age, but there were like some like activities to like donate or like some like volunteer works to go to like Fukushima. So I was just like collecting some money to like to donate or like some food or like some clothes for like people for like Fukushima.
That's amazing. Like, you were so young, still you were a part of the
Like
health. Yeah, the health.
Children's like clothes, like yeah, something like that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. All right. So after you came to the United States, you landed in Philly. You said
What?
you landed in Philly.
Oh yeah.
Philadelphia. So how was your first thought about the city of Philadelphia?
Like this is the first time to go to the another countries, like except like Japan. So I only like I was afraid of like people, like is it good to my like English skill or like could I like live like safer or like yeah, I was like thinking about a lot of things, but the first step like I was like walking to the like Philadelphia. Then I thought like all Philadelphia like people are so kind. And like this studying abroad, I decided my some like a few goals, like what what I wanted to do like during the studying abroad. And like my goal is about like improving my like English, also English skills, and I wanted to experience a lot of things like activities. And in order to like experience a lot of things, I need to like join a lot of activities, of course. And then uh, like in my program, like studying English, my like program, I have a friend like from like a South Korea, and he invited to me like to join their like FNC Friday night connection.
Oh, you're talking about the Global Connect.
Yeah, like
So global. Just to give a context to the listeners,
oh yeah, sorry.
I would actually like to say like Global Connect is a community built around international students
Yes,
to make them feel at home, to make new friends from different countries, to come together, do some activities, have fun, eat some good food, and enjoy.
and also like we can study the Bible studies.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is also a part of it. Like that is the main purpose of the Friday night discussion group.
Yes.
So, Friday night connection, the FNC that you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay.
And like if I like don't like join like FNC, I have only time to study only English. Like yeah, that is good also. Like but I wanna like step like one more step. That is like good opportunity to like join FNC.
Okay.
So that's why yeah, I really like respect and like, admire like my friends, and also like now he lives in the Philadelphia. So I thought like oh like Philadelphia is so like people are so friendly and kind. They always like welcome to me like to the everything. So yeah, that is a good point.
Great. So you said that you planned some goals for yourself when you came to Philadelphia because it was all new for you and you wanted to achieve some few things.
Yes.
What were those few things?
Oh, like also like there were some like activities like doing some conference or like doing like going to other like church to do like Bible studies and like hosted by like a Global Connect. These things I've never experienced in my life. So like and at that time I tried to like change my mind attending these like activities. So yeah. Anyway, all of things I've never experienced.
So I guess these were like the personal goals
oh yeah,
to experience these things, but on a professional level, like career wise, what were your goals coming to a new country? Like learning goals or something like I want to do this in future, and these are the few things that I need to do now to actually do that. So what were those goals?
Unfortunately, now I'm looking for like job or like what I wanted to do in the future. So I just like trying to search or like find like these things. So, but in order to like find what I want like to do in the future, I need to like get a lot of knowledge or like information. So now, yeah, I was just trying to experience like a lot of things.
Okay. You seem like a very chill guy, a very happy and fun-loving person, and I really like those qualities in a person because that actually brings a lot of positivity in the environment. How do you always try to be happy?
Oh, yeah, that's a hard question. Like, I mean, like when I was like spending time by myself, I usually like get nervous or like get like confused or like what I'm gonna do the next because I'm afraid of like doing everything. For example, like if I have a like quiz or like exam tomorrow, then like I will check my like level, like which level am I like in now, and then I will try to like study hard or like working hard to like improve myself. But like if I like overthink these things, maybe I will quit everything because like I get confused and I'm get like
Correct.
nervous. So yeah, anyway, like thinking like a more positive things is more like easy to achieve my goal. That is my opinion. So yeah, to be honest, like yeah, like I'm a like person like who like overthink every time, but yeah, like I will trying to like not to do that.
Okay.
So yes.
Also, do you feel low sometimes when you actually think about how your life would have been better in Japan? But now you're over here and you're missing everything. You're missing your family, your mother, your father, and your dog. Well, we actually did not talk about your dog. So yeah, like, do you miss them a lot? And like, how do you try to, you know, get over those negative feelings when you're alone in your room and just thinking about a lot of things?
Like after like coming to the US and I spent like 2 or 3 months, I got a sick once, no, twice.
Okay.
And like these times, like I really like depressed. Like I missed my family and my dog and all of Japanese food. And yeah, I was trying to like spend time and like or like how can I say accept my like time, which I missed like these things. So actually like accepting like my situation is also like can be like overcoming my like bad condition. So yeah. Of course now like I also like I miss my parents, like my dog and my like Japanese food, but yeah, I try to like, accept it. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Um, well, I can relate to those feelings for sure because I know how it might feel staying away from home. Like, I have been here like 2.5 years already, and I know how it feels like when you think about, oh, my parents are enjoying back in India. They are having a fun time. They are celebrating the festivals.
Yes.
And I cannot be there. But as you said, that accepting the current situation and staying happy in the present is better than feeling sad about
Yes,
not
absolutely, yes.
not trying to be there, like not able to be there. Like just being in the present moment makes things easier. That is a really good point that you make over there because um, it's difficult, I would say.
Yes.
But slowly you get used to it, and then you try to find happiness in little things around you. Uh, let's say I myself look forward to the Friday night connections just so that I can meet new people, talk about new things,
Yes.
ask them about their experiences. And that is how I met you as well at FNC. And I'm so grateful for that. And it is friends like you who make me feel at home, away from home. Like I don't feel alone when I am around so many people from different countries and like my friends from India as well, like who are over here. So I just try to talk to them and try to feel at home. So yeah, do you miss your dog? And how old is your dog?
This year my dog will be like 11 or 12 years.
Wow.
Like yeah.
What breed is it and what's your dog's name?
She's Alonso.
Alonso?
Alonso. Like my parents and I really like. Do you know Formula One?
Oh, Formula One.
Yeah.
I was actually relating to that when you said Alonso.
Like Fernando Alonso. Like
Okay.
yeah, like we're trying to like get the name from like Fernando Alonso.
Oh,
into, like,
wow. And what breed is it?
toy poodle.
Sorry.
Toy poodle.
Oh, toy poodle.
Yes.
Okay, so the smaller one.
Yeah, the small.
Oh wow, that's a really cute and fluffy
Yes, yes.
being. Yeah. And also about F1, as you talk about. I actually started watching F1 like just recently in the past couple of months.
Mhm.
I'm happy that you mentioned that. How much do you follow F1 yourself? Like, because if you talk about Fernando Alonso, he has been like the oldest driver currently,
Yes.
and he's still going strong. So tell me more about your F1 experience. Like,
Like actually, in Japan, there's a like famous circuit in Mie Prefecture, which name is Suzuka Circuit, and like as I mentioned, my parents like obsessed like Formula One, including me.
Okay.
So, and also like I don't have any siblings now, so like my parents accepted me like doing everything I like. I want to do work. I like it, so I started to like join the racing like team, and like in the like racing team, like I got the like opportunity to enter the like Suzuka circuit, and like to like checking the like machine, like a Formula One F1 machine, like something like that. And so do you know like Red Bull?
Yes,
Yeah.
Red Bull Racing.
Yeah, like, I entered like this like place to like to checking or like to check like machine condition. I entered this like pit.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So you actually checked out the Red Bull car. And when was this? Which year?
Oh my god. As my like elementary school student, so maybe 10 or 11 years ago, I guess.
Okay, so around 2013, 2014?
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. So that is how you started following F1. So at a very young age, so like you were like 7 or 8 years old, if I'm not wrong?
Yeah, I guess so. I think so.
That's great. So you have been racing, you said.
Yes.
So how was your experience on the racetrack?
Oh, like
is that a go-kart?
Seems like a go-kart, but like recently I didn't play like this circuit, like these like a go-kart. So unfortunately, I didn't like remember like clearly memory, but yeah, like I went to the like some like a countryside and to like play a go-kart like every weekend. So yeah, that was really like good experience. So like I'm thank you for like my
Would you want to continue that ever?
If I have like enough time, because after go back to Japan, like I wanna earn some money and to go to some like other countries like South Korea or like Turkey, or because I really like world history. So yes.
So there's one F1 driver who is from Japan.
Oh
Tsunoda.
yes, Tsunoda, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about him?
Because sorry, I think
he's
like,
the first Japanese F1 driver.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay, there have been ones before. I guess I'm new to it, so.
Oh yes, because I stopped like watching F1 like from maybe like when I was a junior high school student. So, and after like I recently like continued watching it like 1 year ago, and then I found the existence of Tsunoda.
Okay.
So yeah, I just like I don't feel like nothing. Just like
Okay, because you haven't been following it in the
Yes.
recent years. Okay,
Yes.
I get it. What other sports do you play?
Uh, I really like play tennis, and that is like unique one. Soft tennis for like long time, like I guess 14 years.
Okay.
Like yeah.
So what's the difference between tennis and soft tennis, as you say?
Oh yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing that there are two kinds of tennis.
Yeah, because soft tennis is started from Japan. Like it was about Edo period, I guess, around like 200 years ago, and like soft tennis, like do you know like is tennis using a hard ball, like using like a more like hard one, but
Okay.
soft tennis is using a rubber ball,
Okay.
which means a very very soft and like difficult to like bound on the ground.
So you have to apply more power to hit it?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
I mean, tennis itself requires a lot of power,
yes,
and
it's more
soft tennis is a little more.
yes,
I cannot imagine because I've tried playing tennis and it's difficult sport.
yeah, I think so, and also like maybe it's more like easy to like understand their condition like of playing soft tennis. Like, do you know pickleball?
Yes.
And like the speed of ball is similar with pickleball, and
Okay.
like when I hit the like ball to like using a racket, like the situation is similar with pickleball, but the soft tennis is similar with tennis rule.
Okay.
Almost similar. So like maybe it's like easy to like understand the condition between pickleball and tennis.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So ball takes a little time to travel across the net.
Yes.
To reach the other side, but it also requires more power. The rules are like tennis.
Yes.
Interesting. Is this just in Japan that the people play soft tennis? Because I've not heard of it before.
Sometimes I watch some like a game match on YouTube, and people from like Cambodia, South Korea, and also like Taiwan, I guess, but maybe other countries, so on. But normally, like it's famous like sports in like Asian country. Yeah, like
Okay.
yeah, I sometimes watch some match.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great. Cool. So I guess you being a sportsman, you might be looking up to someone for inspiration, even on your professional life, in your sports life, as well as your personal life. Who do you look up to? Like, is it your father, or is it like someone else, your mother, or some other celebrity, or great human beings that have existed and still are existing? So,
I really like respect my mother.
okay.
Like, because yeah, like as you know, like I really love like playing sports, like especially like tennis, like a soft tennis, and also like I used to play like ice hockey and volleyball.
Oh wow!
So all of these like sports, my mother accepted me, like allowed me to do like everything. Like yeah, I didn't remember like exactly, but I just like told my mother, hey, I wanna like play something, and she said, "Oh yeah, you can do it."
Okay.
So like,
she was always very supportive.
Yes.
She encouraged you to pursue all your dreams.
Absolutely yes. Okay. So that's why I really like respect my mother, and I wanna like I will try to like be like my looking like similar with my mother. So yes.
Great. We were actually talking about sacrifices like yesterday. So would you like to talk about some sacrifice that probably your mother has made for you?
Yes.
To pursue your career or your dreams or your sports interests? Would you like to talk about something in that? A story, probably?
Yes. Because like for like playing sports, it's difficult to like be a professional player. But like all people loves to play any kind of sports. It means like they just like not sacrifice, just like enjoying or like other habits, like playing some like sports. So, and also like in our like family role, like my mother like sacrifice a lot of like spending a lot of time to like go to somewhere which I can play like some sports like tennis court, like a tennis court or like gym or like ice skating like a field. So yeah, for me that is like difficult to like spend my time to like others like serve like a sacrifice. So, but my mother like did it for me a lot of times. So yeah, like in the future or like from now, yeah, I want to just like yeah, I also like want to do this, yeah, this situation like that.
You want the kind of personality that your mother has.
Yeah.
That's really nice to hear. Even I really love talking to my mother.
Yeah.
I think the most that I speak to every day is my mother. I call her everyday night.
Oh really?
Yeah, I cannot not talk to her. Like a day when I don't talk to her, I just feel like there's something missing in my day, you know?
Yeah.
And it just doesn't feel right. Why did I not speak to my mother today? Why did I not tell her about everything that happened? I think she is the best friend that I have, honestly. And I love her a lot. A lot.
Oh yeah. But
yeah.
like for me, unfortunately, I didn't call my mother like for 6 months because like if I do this, my like little cute dog like Alonso will bark
Okay.
because she might like hear my voice like through the like her phone, like my
Okay.
mother's phone.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't call my mother like for 6 months.
You haven't spoken to her at all?
Yes, I just like texting.
Oh my god. So how do you feel about that? Like, don't you feel like talking to her?
I want to talk to her, but like in order to like stop working, maybe I have to like I don't need to like call my mother.
So you think if you actually call your mother, you might also miss your dog a lot more?
Yeah, and also like my mother have to like has to take care of my dog,
Uh-huh.
and during like if I call my mother, maybe my like dog will bark. It means my mother has to take care a lot of time, spend a lot of time.
So you haven't even seen your mother in 6 months?
Yes.
Okay. Does she not feel like talking to you?
No, I'm sorry she wants to talk to me, but
You're
because
being
of my
strong.
dog.
Okay. Is it just the dog?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I hope. Yeah.
All right. I mean, I cannot imagine how you actually are staying so far away from your home and you haven't even seen your mother in a video call?
Yeah.
Like not even once. Yeah, I don't know whether it's just the dog or something else. You say it's just the dog
Just
because
dog.
Okay, because the dog might miss you a lot. See, like hearing your voice but not seeing you around, your dog might start barking.
Yeah.
That's that shows how much your dog loves you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope. I hope. I have no idea because like last 1 years ago, I always slept with my dog. Like she was sitting like next to me, like next to my my head, and we could like sleep like all like one night. So I hope my dog makes for me like.
Okay. You just hope your dog doesn't forget you.
Oh, I don't want to think about it.
Okay.
I hope she will like not forget.
Okay. Would you actually want to plan a trip back to Japan just for a few days to meet your family, your dog, anytime soon?
Yes. Yeah. Now, like I always like imagine well what we gonna do like after I go back to Japan.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what is your plan next? You said your course is for 8 months.
Yes.
So when does it end? In April?
Yeah. Almost May.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is your plan after that? Are you planning to stay, like continue your stay in the United States?
At first, I'm a freshman now, like, in my university in Japan. So I have to like keep studying during like 3 years or like 2 years in my university.
Okay.
And after that, I'm thinking about it like until now, because like the reason why I like apply my university because is like looking for my job or like trying to find what I want to do in the future. So yeah, I'm thinking about it like until now, but like the compared to like Japanese like politics, in the US, everything is so expensive for me.
Okay.
So like in like caring about like a cost of everything, maybe I prefer to like working some job in Japan, or like
Okay.
maybe I have to like think about like a lot of like aspects. So yeah.
So you would want to go back to Japan in May because of your studies,
Yes.
and then would want to continue your life in Japan itself.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you want to stay connected to your roots as well. Is that another reason?
Sorry.
Do you want to stay connected to your country, your roots? That is another reason why you want to go back to Japan and not travel to any other country and stay
Yeah.
to any other country.
Yes. Yeah. Like at first, like this studying abroad is like my university's program.
Okay.
So like
for you to experience how life is away from Japan.
Yeah. And now like I've been to the like US, but like in the world like there are like thousands of like countries I've never like experienced, also like I've never seen. So like after go back to Japan, and I will try to like earn money out a lot, and yeah, I want to like go somewhere like some countries to like experience.
Okay. Their culture, the way they live.
Yes.
But just for travel?
Yeah, maybe just for travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And in the past 6 months that you have been in the United States, what has been one of the most memorable moments for you in the United States?
Oh, in the United States. Actually, like the one thing I really like hard or like tough my life is I will choose group like conference in Baltimore.
Okay, the Vision Conference.
Yeah, Vision Conference in Baltimore.
Okay.
Because in the conference, like a lot of American students or like international students attended, like from like every states, and at that time, it was about like between 2023 and 2024, like on the New Year's Day. So I just only spent 4 months or 5 months. So my English now, my English is not now like not good, but like
it is still a lot better.
Yeah,
I would say.
I hope so.
Yes.
So like on January, like last January, my English was really like terrible.
Okay.
And also like I just like trying to like share my opinion about like with my like friends like from like another states. That is like hard, and also like I've never like talked about some like a difficult question, like difficult, like how can I say, subjects. So yeah, that was really like tough. And also like I spent 5 days for a conference. It was really like memorable like moment for my like studying abroad in in here.
Because you got to meet a lot of people from different countries
Yes.
in a single place for 5 days. It's wonderful. Did you interact with a lot of people, and are you in touch with them?
Oh yes. Like yeah, I made a lot of friends. Like and also like yeah, I exchanged like some like device like apps.
That's great.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Even now, I can like keep in touch with my friends, like from like making new friends from like a video conference.
That's wonderful. Is there something you would like to say to people who actually have migrated from their home country away to some other country, or to the people who actually are planning to, to travel and live in some other country for a longer period of time, either for work or for studies or any other reason? Like from the experiences that you had, like would you like to say something to them? Also to the people who don't actually want to travel, but then they would want to experience the things from you, from your learnings, from your lessons that you learned over here. So yeah, what would you like to say to those people?
I would like to say like one thing, like it's about myself, but like before I go to the US, I really like nervous about like speaking English and like communicating with someone from like other countries, even they are from like Japan. Like yeah, I'm like an introvert. So like, and then like, and also like all people like, for example, like I'm from Japan now, like, and all people from other countries except Japan, they are really like get curious about my culture. So they just like are trying to hear, like listen what I would like say. So like don't be afraid of like speaking English or like any languages, like second languages. Just one thing, like the language is a tool. The most like important things is trying to like communicating with someone or like catch or saying something in using like second or like first language, whatever. So I know like immigrating other countries is like really tough because it's not like a unusual things for me. So just like don't be afraid of like speaking anything.
And well, so from that, I actually learned a lot in this last 2 minutes that you actually said that don't be afraid just because you are not able to communicate with someone. Just try to get out of your shell, try to get to know people, try to talk to them. Even if you're not able to communicate, there are other tools. Like, as you said, that is a very important word you use, that language is just a tool to pass your message to someone else. But that shouldn't stop you from connecting with new people. And you should actually try to get to know them, try to get out of your shell. Being an introvert, I can imagine how difficult it was for you. It's been just in the past 5-6 years, I guess, that even I have tried to become an ambivert now. Ambivert is between
gotcha.
So like even I was a super introvert before that. I did not used to speak to many people. I used to just sit in the back of the classroom with my with my best friend, and I used to be on my phone and not talk to people. Looking back at those days and looking at myself right now, trying to connect with so many people, still every day struggling to, to connect with new people, like to talk to new people and being more confident every day.
Yeah.
I know it is difficult. It is an everyday challenge to do that, but I'm so happy that you are doing it. And yeah, even at the age of 18, I got to learn a lot from you. Like because you're 18 and I'm 26, you're like 8 years younger to me.
Oh yeah.
But still, this made me learn a lot from you because you gave me a different perspective towards looking at things, uh, like being more optimistic about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everyone gets sad in everything, like things that are happening in their life. Everyone feels the negative emotions, but it is your mindset that matters more, and it is how you perceive things. As you said, like you don't try to think too much about things that might make you sad,
Yes.
but you try to concentrate on things that might make you happy. And that's something that I really like in you. And I would want you to stay this optimistic and positive human being that you are, because that's what makes you you. And yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Uh, and before we conclude our talk today, uh, is there a message that you would like to give to the Japanese friends, like the people in Japan?
Okay.
And would you like to tell them something from your end, probably in Japanese, and probably translate it later, what you just said?
Okay. So uh, so Japanese. That's hard. Like.
Yeah, you can look in that camera and
Okay.
say it.
拙い英語でごめんなさい。けど、まあ皆さんならできると思ってるので、しっかり頑張ってください。Yes.
Okay. What exactly did you say?
Like, sorry for my English level, because now I'm studying English now, so yeah, sorry for my speaking lower level English. But anyway, yeah, you can do it, like, even if it is like studying abroad or whatever, just you can do it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, sorry for my English level.
It's okay. You were fantastic in your English, trust me. You were really good at it, and you were able to articulate your thoughts in your words. That is something that not many people are able to do it. A lot of people struggle to put their thoughts into words, but you actually did it really well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and as you said, you can do it. Yes. I know there is still a lot of fire in you to achieve a lot more things, and I'm sure you can do it. I know you will do it, and I wish all the best to you for your future endeavors and all the new experiences that you are trying to achieve. Like because I know that you are not going to stop from getting out of your shell and not being afraid of doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for
thank you
coming
so
on
much.
the talk. And to all of you, thank you so much for watching this episode. And I'm sure such stories will keep coming, and such new experiences I will try to get to you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. That was a wonderful talk with Yuito. Yuito, you shared a lot of insights, a lot of emotions with me, a lot of experiences that you have had in the past 6 months, and before that in Japan, that I could never experience in my life. I can just imagine how you must be feeling right now, missing your parents, missing your dog, and how you must be willing to go back as soon as possible, because I just know how emotional you are from within. You try to mask it with that smile on your face, that beautiful smile that you have, but I know that you do miss them so much, and I hope that you get to see them again soon. But also at the same time, I hope that you don't stop experiencing the things that you are experiencing right now, trying to get out of your shell and trying to just be in the present and living the moment and not overthinking things. I think you made me learn a lot of things even at such a young age, and I'm very grateful to have had this talk with you. And I hope to have this again with you in the near future. Till then, you stay there because some other story is still coming in the next episode, and I am not going to stop. Till then, peace out. Bye. Take care.